groups on Facebook. And they have like the coolest pictures I've ever seen.
My camera won't
But I don't know
work.
how.
All right, guys, are y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay. So obviously you guys have all entered your abdomen already, but this is one of our muscle cats, okay? So it hasn't had its abdomen entered. So I'm going to go down the linea alba and make just a midline incision. All right. So when we open this, do you see those two things right here? That is what we call a gravid uterus. All right. So gravid just meaning full of babies. Okay. You've got omentum here is a good review. And then all the abdominal organs have been pushed up there. How cool are females, right?
Cool.
Yeah, because look at how much of that abdomen is taken up by baby. So we're going to exteriorize both uterine horns, and these are full of babies. This is really pretty, guys, because you can appreciate. Look at all this intestines. See how far up the abdomen that's pushed? Crazy, right? Okay, so and then there's rectum, obviously, and God knows where her little bladder is. There it is, right there. How about that poor little bladder?
Squished.
Yeah, right? Okay, so when we come in here, do y'all appreciate how big the vessels are feeding the uterus right now? Yeah. Those vessels going to these uterine horns here, and obviously in humans, do we have horns? No, we just have a body, okay? But these vessels feeding these uterine horns are going to go feed the myometrium. Remember, at the level of the myometrium, you can see here, it's dumping blood to the myometrium in a pool, and then the vessels from the chorion are coming up and receiving the nutrients from that blood. Y'all remember that interface, right? Mm-hmm. So as we look here, we want to go ahead and look at the rest of the ligaments because y'all probably won't have them in your cats. Right here you can see this ligament. This ligament is going up cranially in the abdomen. In us, it would be superiorly, right? This is called the suspensory ligament. It's called the suspensory ligament because it suspends the ovary. This little bugger right here is the ovary. Crazy? Mm-hmm. Exactly. That little tube that you see right here, y'all appreciate that little tube? That little tube right there is the fallopian tube, all right? So the oocyte left the ovary, went into the fallopian tube. That's where the sperm fertilized it. And then a morula dumped into the uterus, and that is what developed into each of these babies. You can palpate them. These are pretty far along kittens, guys. All right, so here's one kitten. There's another kitten. There's another kitten. There's another kitten. There's another kitten. So she's got 5. All right, I'm going to dissect this one, okay, this lower one on this side, all right? So I'm going to tint the uterus away from the baby and make one little snip incision. Now, I'm going to gently dissect off the uterus from the membranes, okay? Sorry, guys, I'm going to flip this so I'm not bending my wrist over funky. This is going to be much bigger than the video that you guys watched on YouTube last time, right? Okay, so now, if you'll notice right here, this is the placental proper. Can you see that?
Yes.
So this is this baby's placenta. You notice the amnion around this baby, right? Mm-hmm. Placenta, amnion. I'm going to exteriorize the baby. The placenta would have been embedded in the myometrium, correct? But the process of death and all the fixatives, the placenta has released from the myometrium at this point, all right? So I'm going to move mom to the side, and then I'm going to put the baby right here. All right, so what I want you guys to see is I'm going to gently dissect off this placental. See, we got some myometrium there. Thank you so much. We got some myometrium here, and as I pull it off, can you see the chorion? Do y'all notice how that chorion, here's the chorion, this is myometrium, right? Mm-hmm. Do y'all notice how that chorion almost looks like velvet?
Yeah.
It looks fuzzy, doesn't it? Like a shag carpet.
Like
That
peach fuzz.
Exactly. That, oh, look at it right there. This is all of the little fingers that have invaded the uterus to exchange vessels. Can you appreciate that?
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Isn't that neat? It is, right? All right, so I'm going to get up under that, and we're going to pull this back. Now, this thin lining around the baby is the amnion. All right, so here I've pulled the chorion off, right? Look at these vessels. Beautiful. Can you see the vessels leaving the chorion and going? Now we've got the thin gray membrane. Yes. The thin gray membrane is the, what was it, guys? Amnion, right? Amnion. So I'm going to dissect off the amnion. Remember, the amnion is what contains the water that breaks when your water breaks. So all right.
Amniotic sac.
That is your amniotic sac. This was your chorioallantois. Amniotic sac is right here. Can y'all see the difference in them? Amnion, chorion. Y'all appreciate that difference? Yeah. All right. Attached to the chorion, y'all see all these vessels going. What do they merge into? What is that? The umbilicus, exactly. So that feeds all the bad juju. All right, all of the waste matter up here to the chorion that can be passed then into the vessels of the mom. And then this is going to receive nutrients from the mom's blood and transfer it to the baby. So now we've got the baby proper. There's a cute little munchkin, right?
Oh my goodness, it looks like a human.
It does, yeah.
It does, yeah. I was thinking, I was like,
with the tail.
The way
Yeah.
The tail.
But not, yeah, that's that part.
It's hard to sex.
Like a boy.
It is. It's hard to sex kittens anyways, but that is a boy. You can see the rudimentary penis and you can see the two little testicles.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, right there. You can see the testicle right there and right
Look
there.
at the toes.
I know, crazy, right? Already got its little claws.
Claws.
Yeah. So, no, they are toes. They're toes. Obviously, they don't open their eyes until about 2 weeks after birth anyways in this species, but you can see the eyes. You can see the nose.
Aww.
There's our tongue. There's our mouth. There's our ears.
Determine how far she was until she would.
Oh, looking at this little baby right here, we probably, gestation's going to be about 60 days. So you're probably going to be at around 45 to 50 right now. You're really close.
She was close.
You're really close in this one. We had some that were much less, and you guys saw the video of that. I picked a far along one for y'all because the video that we already have on YouTube is of the really small one. All right. What do y'all think? Pretty cool. It is, right? So we're going to have this fetus on the test, okay? Even though this stuff isn't on the list, I expect y'all listening to this, right? I expect you to know amnion, chorion, umbilical cord, and to be able to identify the basic structures of this baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all good with that?
Yes.
All right. I will let y'all touch it if you want to.